bursting at the seams. I served myself gumbo medicine yesterday. I gave myself 6 dots, and then I coated it with dragon's blood, so that's why it's so red. So of course today I'm feeling so powerful and amplified. So my intention for today's session, and as always, you set your own intention. My intention for today was to just be that amplifier and send you some of that energy via Reiki so that you can alchemize and really, really amplify that pure, untapped, manifested potential. Any type of potential, really. So we'll just go with the flow and see what comes up naturally. As always, if you do not wish to receive Reiki, don't worry. Reiki cannot come into your space without your permission. So if you don't want to receive Reiki, just let that be your intention, that you're just here for the relaxation, for the good vibes, for the softness. And we'll begin to open the session now. Letting this be a safe container, and every time I open the session, I invite you to call upon your guides, whoever it is that you work with, as always. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I like to call in my guides for my space. Here for this container, here that I'm opening on my side, the container that you are opening. It's very nice to call in your guides. Maybe we have some of the same guides, but maybe I don't name someone in my opening prayer that is special to you, so, or that you have a connection and a relationship with. So I invite you to take time right now as I open this space to close your eyes, make the journey out of the head and into the heart, and connect with yourself, find your center. Begin taking some deep breaths, taking a big inhale through the nose if necessary. Expand the ribs, open the heart, and then exhale, maybe letting it out with a sigh. Keep breathing like this, let the oxygen flow through the like the massage bed. I'm sure you've seen them. Once I have space, then I'll have more space for all of you guys. I want to make really easily accessible Reiki sessions, because I don't know if you guys have seen, it's so expensive to self-help yourself or book a Reiki session, yoga sessions. I want to do all of that. You guys know I'm a yoga teacher, a registered yoga teacher, and a Reiki practitioner, so I want to be able to share these medicines with you guys at a way more achievable rate, or like bargain. I love barter. Oh, I love bartering. Like, why don't people do that? If you have a whole bunch of vegetables and bananas, like, I'm excited. Also, serving gumbo and doing other type of medicine retreats and stuff like that. Will be happening back home in Costa Rica, and I'm excited for that, but I'm hoping I can travel the States and share the medicines with you guys as well. So yeah, if you guys are in the States, let me know where you're at. I might just reflection. It's just a mirror. It's just a mirror. A lot of the times I've noticed that the things that I see in others that bothers me is because I have that within me, and that is a tough lesson to learn. It is so freaking delicious, because it's like, you know this, but it's like, that's not true. I genuinely dislike this person because they're this and that, and then life will smack you in the face and will make you react in certain ways, and then you realize, like, damn, I had that within me as well. And we can give ourselves grace and give other people grace too, because we're all fighting battles that we know nothing about. That's not an excuse to be a crappy person, but maybe we can judge others less as we judge ourselves less. Calling in cellular repair, health and healing as we amplify it in this space. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. You are doing God's work. You are a worker of the light. It's important to take these times to reset, removing blockages and cords of attachment, and then not to leave them empty, because a lot of us will remove cords of attachment and remove the negativity, but then we don't fill it up with something to replace it. So that space stays open, and it's easier for life to knock us down and for the negativity to come back in. It is important to replace it with the things that we wish to bring into this world and the things that we wish to see in our lives and in ourselves. So as you remove and remove and remove and pluck the negativity, may you also call in health, well-being, abundance, self-love, self-mastery, and domain self-actualization. Remembering who you are, remembering why you are here, your purpose, your gifts, calling them in tenfold as the storm outside also intensifies, letting it wash away any doubt, any fear, any illness, any negativity, any disease, and any dis-ease. Letting it wash away. And replacing it with love. Replacing it with love. Because through love we get all the answers that we need. Be in the now and you will find. Be in the heart and you will see. So close your eyes and be in the now and listen to your heart. Be in the heart and you will see, because love will show you. All that you need will be given to you through love. The job that you love, the work that you do. And when I say work, it's not, oh, I'm going to work. It's what you add at work. That is your work. It's not, I'm gonna go work a 9 to 5 because I do it too. Because I do it too. We all have to work. It's what you add while you're there. That is your work. It's what you add to your day-to-day life. You complimented somebody, or you helped somebody, or you gave advice, or you just listened. Maybe you didn't say anything, but you listened and you held the space for somebody else. That is your work. It's your joy and your creation and your creativity. And how blessed are we to be able to share this everywhere, even in our workspace. I'm gonna fluff up your aura just a little bit. Starting at the crown of the head. For once, I always start at the bottom. I'm sensing like a lot of you actually live on the upper chakras instead of the bottom. I have a feeling like a lot of you are actually living on the top energy centers, and that happens when you're a very sensitive person. It's hard to root yourself down and feel connected or like a part of this earth, because where you're from, you know so much better. And not better, sorry, that was a terrible way of saying it. You know that there is a way to do things with more integrity and more love and more compassion. And you look around you and there is a lot of lower, denser energies on this planet, clearing, shoo, 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 shoo. And that can make you feel like you're not a part of this and you're not connected and like what is happening in the world. But we got to bring balance to those lower energy centers as well, and remember that we are the bridges that bring all of this awareness and love and light into the lower energy centers. Really, there is no high and there is no low, there is just here. So when I say we're bringing it from the up, or we're bringing the higher energies down here, it's not in a frequency way. I don't mean it in a, oh, this is so much better than this, because we need it all. We're here to experience all of it. Sorry for being so chaotic. This gumbo session was amazing and I have way too much energy. I'm gonna take a deep breath with you because we're gonna calm down now. Vamos a calmarnos. So yeah, remember to ground down to this earth. You are not of this earth. You are a celestial being from heaven, from the heavens, but you're here to share your medicine so that you can be teaching by example, so that people can see that there is a better way and that we have the power to alchemize even the darkest situations in life through healing. You are not alone. Many people have had these types of battles, and in fact, most healers are healers because they had to heal themselves from something, and they defied all odds and made it a possibility. It is possible, and I believe in you. Continuing to amplify the great power within you. Great, 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 powerful creator. Continuing to fluff the aura up. That was just a little ramble as I tapped into the collective crown energy. Going down, shoop, shoop, fluffing over the head and sealing you in a cocoon of protection. The shoulders. Sealing up all the way down to your elbows, your arms, your fingertips. Shoop, shoop, fluffing that aura and sealing it around your legs. And under your feet, under your right foot, then your left foot, so that your aura is nice and clean, sealing up and patching up any holes or energetic drainers removed in the name of love. Amplifying your creative gifts and your abundance in this light. Let's pick out a couple cards, and these are all about feminine energy, but you can take it in a neutral way. These are, I'm sure you've seen this, these were gifted to me 11 years ago. I have had these for 11 years, so you know that the box is a little wonky. This was the first deck of cards that I ever used, and that was ever given to me. What we're gonna do is that I'm gonna pray over them just to amplify that protection and make sure that whatever message comes through only through the power of love and of God, or whatever name you like to call upon. So what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna pull 2 things look like they're coming to an end. A lot of times it's a new beginning, it's a new chapter. Right now is a whole rebirth for the planet. Going into Aries season is the start of the new cycle. So I'm going to read to you the message of the card and then we'll do the next one. When it comes to matters of the heart, your help is here. It's all around you and also inside you. Your inner wisdom may seem quieted by any pain that you feel, yet be assured that the healing you're undergoing is swift and efficient, and you truly are healing from the inside out. First, your heart must heal from its grief and loneliness. This can take some time, so be patient with yourself. Treat yourself with caution, gentleness, and tenderness. Next, get out into the world, not in a harsh fashion, but with outings to parks, forests, and such, which are essential to lightening your outlook. Nature is the great healer, you see. That's why I'm frequently amidst the flowers and trees. Although they may seem quiet on the outside, they're quite talkative when you breathe and simply ingest their magical tones in conversation. Spend time amongst the forest and trees, as well as the plants and animals, and you'll regain your foothold upon this planet. You'll revive your sense of spirit and your desire to tread among the living once again. I promise you that your heart will mend, and that you will also help others in this fashion along the way. Love from your romantic partner is eternal, regardless of outward appearances. You're healing from a breakup, you're healing from some other type of loss. Let go of an old relationship to make room for a new one. The love that you send into the world is an important part of your divine purpose. Your deceased loved one is happy and sends you love. So if that was your card, I think it really translates also a lot of this session, which is connecting and amplifying that love within and letting it heal all, because love conquers all, and that's what we were just talking about. So I feel like this card is a beautiful confirmation of that. The next card is Mother Earth. Isn't that crazy? Like literally the things that we have been calling in and talking about. Mother Earth, you are called to help with environmentalism, and she is, I'm pretty sure she's an African goddess. Wow, she is beautiful. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Really cool. I love that the cards are so gender neutral for everybody watching, because anybody can help with environmentalism, and everybody goes through this. There's no greater cause today than giving back to your mother and rekindling a friendship with the soil, air, and water. The earth is the life force for material life, and there's no sense in continuing a downward spiral of dirtying the planet with further pollution. Your contribution is necessary no matter how small. You make a huge difference in this planet's welfare through small and simple changes in how you operate. It's worth it, believe me, and I will help you accomplish this goal in all ways. Your life's purpose involves environmentalism. Use earth-friendly products, recycle, get involved with environmentalism, and teach others about environmentalism. So, my hair is so messy today. So maybe you have been being called to work more with the earth, with the plants, with essential oils. Maybe you've been feeling called to help our earth and take this as a